Welcome back to SB Live Soil. In this week's video, we will be discussing another method that will increase your overall yields and provide beneficial nutrients at a fairly simple and cost-effective way. Throughout the season, we have talked about actively aerated compost teas, lactic acid bacteria, and other natural feeds that provide your plants a wide range of nutrients and enzymes. Seed sprout teas are personally one of my favorites. These seed sprout teas can be made from all types of seeds such as alfalfa, corn, barley, and others, but today we'll be focusing on corn. Corn provides a lot of beneficial plant enzymes, including cytokinins, which caused increased growth in side branches and overall flower weight. So to make an enzyme tea that your plants will love, I suggest you use seeds that have enzymes that are unique to your needs, but these can be used at any time of your growing season. To begin, we're going to want to start off with these items, which include all organic corn kernels usually bought at any food store, a kitchen scale to weigh out your seeds, and a jar where you can store your seeds in water for several hours. For a 5-gallon bucket recipe, we are going to use 56 grams of seeds. If you are using alfalfa seeds, I do recommend to go half the amount you would use that you are using for corn. Now that we have weighed out 56 grams of corn kernels, we want to take a jar with clean water source, usually RO water, and we are going to fill it enough to where the seeds will be completely covered about 1 inch or 2 in water. You're going to want to give these seeds a solid rinse, so go ahead and swirl the seeds, rinsing out any chemicals that could have been used to prevent the sprouting of the seeds, and then you're going to want to dump the water out completely. We will once again fill the container up with clean water and give it a good spin. And instead of dumping this out, we are actually going to let it sit and allow the seeds to soak up some water and increase in weight. This part is the most important part when it comes to seed sprout teas, as you want to create a stronger enzyme tea and not just make sprouts. This soak allows the seeds to maximize their enzyme production, and when they sprout, all those proteins will be available to the plant right away. I usually let them soak till they have almost doubled in their weight, as that is when I believe their highest enzyme levels are available. So if I start with 56 grams of seeds, I'm looking to hit at least 83 to 84 grams after the soak, which usually takes about 3 to 4 hours to achieve. After your seeds have reached their max weight, we can begin the sprouting process. So here we are after 4 hours of letting them soak. We are going to dump this water and weigh out our seeds and see what we get. Okay, so as you can see, we have at least 80 plus grams of seeds, which is a perfect amount, and we can begin sprouting. To sprout your seeds, you will need, of course, your fully soaked seeds, paper towels, and a plastic container with a lid. We are going to sprout them in the paper towel inside the plastic container. You're going to want to take your paper towel and get it wet, but not completely dripping. Then place your seeds on top of the paper towel and make sure they are as even as possible. I like to take a sprayer with water and spray the sides and the lid to create a pocket of moisture and humidity inside the container, which will cause the roots of the seeds to stretch towards the water. Once your container is ready, just stick this somewhere dark and we will come back to this in 24 to 36 hours and check to see if we get some sprouts. Okay, we are back. It's been about 36 hours since I started these seeds, and as you can see, they have all sprouted, and this is ready to be made into a tea. Now, I did not check these seeds the entire 36 hours they were sitting, So if I would have checked them at 24 hours, these seeds would have been available to use. So if you are in a time crunch, make sure to keep an eye on your seeds. It all depends on the length of that root. For the brewing process, we are going to need 2 cups of clean water. Again, I tend to use RO water or any water that has no chlorine. We are going to need your finished seeds and a NutriBullet or a blender of some sort to mix this all up. Go ahead and fill your blender with the water and your seeds and give it a blend until it's a nice creamy mixture. Using a strainer, we will strain all the mix out and toss the remainder of the seed mix back into the blender with more water for another blend. This next part is for the people who have it, but if not, don't worry about this. A key tip is to take a cup of your mix and add it to your blender. With that cup of your mix, you're going to want to add fresh aloe vera juice from 2 aloe vera leaves, or about a 1/4 cup of aloe vera juice. With a cup of your water, the aloe vera, and the remainder of your corn mix, and blend it all together until it's a nice, good, solid mix. Once blended, you can add this straight to your bucket, and this will be your finished enzyme tea. This 5-gallon mix can be used as a foliar spray or a soil drench, and you can use as much as you like as it won't burn your plants at all. If you do use this as a soil drench in the flowering phase, I do recommend adding 2 tablespoons of banana FFJ, as that will help increase the resin production. Well, that's about it for seed sprout teas or enzyme teas. Thank you guys for watching. Hope everyone is having a great grow. Take care and stay tuned to SB Live Soil for more.